say just, I mean like, it's been 2 hours. Okay, not so bad, an hour and a half. Anyway, we were hanging out outside, the Amazon guy came by. I don't even know what's in those packages. I feel like I didn't order anything. I've been home for an hour and a half. I haven't done anything. Well, okay, this is what I have been doing. Obsessing over going through Facebook Marketplace, trying to find furniture for the office. I don't know what, like, just pick one, just pick something. Here's the thing. Everyone on Facebook Marketplace is trying to sell stuff for like $600. Come on. And then I don't want to lowball people, but I also like don't want to spend $250 on a desk. So I'm trying to find the deals essentially, and that's besides the point. Actually, that might be one thing we're doing today. I have to decide between some chairs for the office, what vibe I want to go toward. I guess I can open these. I also want to meal prep a little bit today. Oh my gosh, the drop cloth I ordered for Eleanor for her painting. I also need to go through the girls' bathroom today and get the bathrooms situated and in order. Oh, Hobgoblin, that's a real page turner. Also, is this necessary with a book? Recycled. I want to meal prep a little bit today, and then I'll show you over here. Let's take a little field trip. I haven't even taken my shoes off yet. It's a problem. I've literally just been like chasing the baby around, trying to like look up Facebook Marketplace stuff. Allow the lighting to adjust this, you guys. We've just been living like a bunch of hooligans with boxes all up in this hallway. So I need to tackle this today. I could leave it here because all of this is to an IKEA wardrobe that we bought, but the actual, like the shell of the wardrobe is for these enormous hallway closets. I didn't realize how enormous these closets were until I measured them. Initially, this was all part of the bathroom. And then the architect thought, you know what, well, actually, it's always a short story long, isn't it? This door is on a weird way. Anyway, this one's a little smaller. It's supposed to be an HVAC closet, but we ended up putting it in the attic because that was the plan all along. And then, anyway, I just can't even explain anymore. I'm done. We have 2 hallway closets, woo! So this is all of the stuff to put it together, but IKEA is out of stock on the shelves. So is my hallway gonna look like this until they get back in stock? When will they get back in stock? There's a message on the website that says it'll take like months, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna shove all of that stuff hopefully into a closet, and then I need to, rearrange their bathrooms. I did end up getting some Easter stuff while the kids and I were out thrift store shopping. We stopped by like Home Goods and stuff. They wanted to get some stuff for their bedrooms. So while we were at Home Goods, in my head, okay, so that's a long story too. I ended up getting some Easter stuff for their bathrooms. You can't even see. Oh, and I did. Did you see that? Making little bits of progress. Do you want to say, I went to the thrift store. I got stuff literally all over the house. I got a towel warmer. Yep, another one. Found it at the thrift store. I was like, you know who would like a warm towel when they get out of the shower? Everyone. Everyone, right? So we're gonna give the girls the one that we got from an estate sale for $5. Like, keep your eyes peeled, you people. I know so many people who don't buy secondhand, who like turn their nose up like, someone else has used it. And come on, save money, save the environment. This is a nice thing. Maybe that's just me. Let me show you one other thing I got from the thrift store for now, and then I'll actually be productive. Not that painting. I got a hand sanitizer. I actually got 4 of these, and I was like, I kind of feel like it's 2020 all over again. I'm stocking up on hand sanitizer, but like $1, can't beat that. I always like to have hand sanitizer around the house. Anyway, is this exciting news? I thought about sharing a haul with you of the thrift store finds, but like my kids are savages and I get most of the stuff for them, like the past few trips. So I just give it to them and let them play with them or whatever. I did get a couple of things, but like, the big things, I got this from an antique store and then this from an antique store too. Like, that's real cool. So I'm gonna move that into my room, or should I leave it here? Unless I get the chairs today. See, I don't know. So everything is a mess in my house. I need to do laundry. I need to make some food. I need to tidy up. We have people coming over tonight. Oh my gosh, so embarrassed if people came over. I just need to do something about it. So I need to get up and be productive, be productive. Grease 2, anyone? One of the best movies ever made. Give you a little sneak peek on the home goods haul over here. I did get some stuff for their bathroom, so like a toilet bowl cleaner. Just for fun, I'll share with you this. I got this Melissa and Doug brand new in package in the packaging. Food. What? Grocery store upstairs. Okay, and then one more thing I'll show. Let's put some laundry in. I really miss the natural light in here, but since, oh, this is halfway full. Or is it halfway empty? Okay, I'm gonna fill the rest of it up. But there are two things I want to tell you about just right now. One, you guys know I went to the antique store the other day and I shared that with you. And I was obsessing over this like drawing. It was a lady in a dress and it looked so pretty. Like, is this dirty or clean? It's clean. It must have just fallen. And free. Also, I bought these because the guys said they needed them and then they never used them. It's like, I have to make a trip to Home Depot. The drawing that I was obsessed with, you people, when I tell you I was obsessed, they were closed yesterday and I almost went up there because I just couldn't stop thinking about it, I was like, you know what, I'll just get it. Like, just splurge. You love it, clearly, if you can't stop thinking about it. So you know what I did? A Google Lens search. I was like, maybe I can find it somewhere else. You know what I mean? It was $250. Did I even share that part with you? If you saw the video, I feel like I said it. But just as a refresher, $250 for this, I don't know, piece of artwork, right? And you know, I feel like it's art. Am I gonna have it for the rest of my life? Maybe. Am I gonna pass it down to my kids? Are they gonna like it? Probably not. But will I get $250 worth of enjoyment out of it? Also probably not. So I was trying to see if I could find it somewhere else, right? So I just Google Lensed it. Like, no big deal. It's when you take a picture and then you just Google it. Sure enough, it came up. There was a couple, like, it was on eBay at one point for like a lot of money, but it had already sold. And then I found it on a website. I actually forgot what the website was called. You'll never guess how much it was. You'll never make your guesses below. Make them right now. I'll wait for you to press enter. Are you good with that guess? Price is Right rules. If you're over, you're done. I don't even know what I'm doing. I put Alex's clothes here and my clothes here. By the tone of my voice, I bet you can guess that it was less than $250. Guys, when I tell you it was $61, I said add to cart without even thinking twice. Add to cart. My 3 favorite words. Oh, Meredith was looking for this towel yesterday. I was so pumped about that. I was excited. I was like, yes, this is gonna be the vibe of my office / formal living room, whatever the heck it is. I don't even know. Okay, so that was one thing that was super exciting. Second, it wasn't super exciting, but second dilemma, the nightmare isn't over. I bet you thought it was over because we're like moving rooms already. It's not over, don't worry about it. So this past weekend, Alex smelled something funky with the dryer. He's like, what's going on with the dryer? There's like so much lint. I can't even put the lint trap in. Let's vacuum this thing out. Let's like dig it. Let's figure out what's happening. We just got our vents cleaned, like, you know, several months ago when they did this thing. You know what I mean? Do you see that in the corner? It's still there. That's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be in the garage. But it's not. They decided, oh, let's do it. And then you know what our contractor said? Oh, we'll build a wall around it. Do you see a wall anywhere? Did they do what they said they were gonna do? No, and I shouldn't be surprised. And yet here we are. So anyway, Alex smells like burning stuff and we're trying to figure out the lint trap and we're like, you know what, let's just vacuum out the, you know, dryer vent. So we pulled out the dryer. First of all, I found a delectable rum ball back there. Didn't eat it, almost ate it, threatened to eat it. Alex said, put that down. I was like, fine, there was lint all over it. I don't know how the heck, I should have taken a picture of all the crap that was under this dryer. How did it even happen? I don't know. I digress. As soon as Alex pulls it out, he's looking, he's like, it's not even attached. The dryer vent is still attached to our old vent, our old thing that just pushed, it used to push right outside. This used to be outside wall, which is great, but it is no longer an outside wall. So what is happening to it? The past several months it has been up there, maybe even a year. It's been a long time, right? So Alex calls the people up like, what the heck is happening? the dryer vent isn't even attached, and they start getting upset with him. Excuse me? So apparently someone was just supposed to tell us that they don't do that. They don't hook them up, which I guess for insurance, I don't even know why they wouldn't do it, but no one told us anything. No one said, hey, we didn't, you might want to do that. You know what I mean? No one. A little courtesy, a little like, hey, by the way, just nothing. So this whole time, however the heck long this has been here, it's just been pumping into nowhere's land. Could have caught the house on fire, which is one of Alex's like biggest fears. Actually, he won't let me run the dryer when people are sleeping. He's like, if the house catches fire, and if I don't empty the lint trap, he's like, Kim, if I die, I know how everyone else is gonna die. The house is gonna catch fire because I never empty the lint trap. I have gotten a lot better about it. I feel like I do empty it now. And I have video evidence whenever I like film myself doing laundry. I'm like, yes, I did empty it. Like if it's super full, if I do a load of towels or something, he's like, you did not empty this. It's exactly how he talks. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, it wasn't attached. So I weaseled my way back in there and like finagled it and did the whole thing. But I just thought that, oh my gosh, I thought the nightmare was over, but it's not. I should have known better. You wanna know. That was Alanis Morsette, by the way. I sounded just like her. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, cool. So looks like I got almost nothing done, but also something. It's a pile of socks. Man, socks are the bane of my existence. I know some of you were like, hey, listen, Kim, just buy the same color socks for everyone. I tried. Here's the problem with that. All of the different size feet we have, and it just didn't work out. All right. Let me start this. Okay, cool. Also another load here. I guess I'll fold this real quick and then I will move on to something else, probably the bathroom. Actually, I need to take some meat out. I don't know why I'm out of breath. It's a problem. I need to take some meat out for whatever the heck I'm making. You wanna know? That's not how it goes. I need my phone to play it. Alanis Morsette, by the way, quick trivia question, was my first CD. Before that, I had like Shania Twain cassette tapes. But Alanis Morsette was the first CD. My sister gave it to me and I thought I was the coolest, okay? I mean, let's be real, I pretty much was the coolest. Where is everyone's baskets? 'Cause I got one hand in my pocket. Now it's driving me nuts. All I can think about is, you oughta know. But that also kind of sounds like a Backstreet Boys song. Be right back. Want you to know. Alex is calling. What are you doing? What is he gonna do? What are we gonna do with a goat? We're gonna play with a goat. How much is a goat? Oh my gosh, I was not expecting this. Do we have enough space for it? How much food does a goat eat? Do we even like goat's milk? Is it even a lady? It's a lot of questions. I can't. Be for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. How do I remember this? I never make Mr. Clearly I don't. Oh, is she have your baby? And I do what you baby, and I do what you baby, and I do what I baby. Till you die, when I celebrate, and I swear of the mess I left when you went away. It's not fair. Got that out of my system. So I just have a couple of questions. When is the next Alanis Morsette concert? And I'm totally down. Actually, I can't tell you the last time. You know what the last time I went to a concert was? You know who we saw? Bridget Medler, hands up. She was a Disney Channel star. Is, I don't know what the wording there. It was when Avelina was, 3-4 years old. Eleanor was a baby. I remember, carrying her. Anyway, so we went as a family to that, and I'm pretty sure that's the last concert. No, One Direction. Oh, that was before then. Anyway, you can tell I am in need of a good concert. Taylor Swift always comes to town on like the worst times for me, which is kind of sad. Anyway, Usher's not even coming to Tampa, which is equally as sad. I will say I disappointed myself with these Alanis Morsette lyrics, but I redeemed myself in the songs that played while I was folding laundry. Ironic came on. Come on, that was my jam. Everyone knows the words to that. And then also Head Over Heels. Oh, I remember being like, 8 maybe, learning the words of these songs. And just like, I had no idea, Isn't that funny when you sing the songs
from your childhood as an adult, and you're like, this is ridiculously inappropriate. How did my parents ever? Anyway, good old times. The lyrics are great nonetheless. Do kids really understand the meaning? These days, I would say more than I did, for sure. I was completely naive. And here's video proof of me emptying the lint package, the lint trap, whatever it's called. No fires happening over here. Clapping hands for that, but silently because I am audio recording. Okay, that's good.
The harmonica! Oh my gosh. We didn't deserve her. We really didn't deserve it. Does she gotta have some new bops coming out or something? Only 2 songs is what it took me to fold, and really most of the time I was distracted by singing. So, looks like this should be pretty easy. The girls cleared out, oh, they didn't. I guess they cleared out the stuff that they wanted. I don't know. What I'm going to do is get the rest of it. Is this mine? All right, I'm gonna clear out the rest of it. Like, what is this? Oh, I know Avelina's missing all of her babies. Oh, is this where this went? Oh my heck, you know what else I bought? This is a great time to go through inventory and stuff. I don't really like them. I got them from Costco probably 2 years ago, maybe even before we moved in this house. They're not bad, I just don't like them. So, I give them to the girls. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, no, it's one of my cousins is sending me pictures. Like, how has it been 10 years since this? She came to visit us well, she's come a couple times or at least once since then, but she came to visit 10 years ago and she's sharing the photos that she took 10 years ago of, you know, her and my kids. And oh my gosh, time flies, time is fleeting. The other day I was on a call with Avelina. I was FaceTiming her, showing her an old video of her performing in pre-K 3. And then, so like the video is of Avelina, of baby Avelina, and then the FaceTime is of 13-year-old Avelina, and I'm just like, cannot compute. I can't, like, what? My heart, I don't know. It's so hard, you guys. The days are long, the years are short. If you have small ones, you get it. Like, I have small ones, and I still, some days I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to want these days back. But then I look at my 13-year-old and I'm like, I wish you were a baby. Like, it's just, the bittersweetness of motherhood is so complicated and it's so complex and it's so hard to explain. Like, oh my gosh, it's so challenging. But holy crap, is it filled with love, right? Oh, anyway, so I say that, she's still sending me pictures. How funny, now it's me and her of 10 years ago. She said, hotness. Oh my heck, this is great. Here's baby Avelina holding her cat. Oh, it's so sad because that cat has passed away since then. But I also wanted to share with you, I tried to share it on Instagram, and Avelina, like, okay, so it's been a busy week for us. I feel like every week is busy. That just goes without saying, right? But this past week, Avelina had a poetry coffee house performance at her school. Oh my gosh, pink hair dye? This is literally from my sister that passed. I can't believe we still have this. So the kids are in for a little treat this weekend. Is this semi-permanent or does it walk? Yeah, semi-permanent. That's probably why it's still in here. I'll do the like 1-day washout, but semi-permanent lasts for a couple weeks. I'm like, do I want to commit to like seeing my kids with pink hair? You know, when everyone was just doing the tips. Anyway, so Avelina had a poetry coffee house performance. So what is even in these bags? Like a homemade stress ball? Focus. She did amazing. I was blown away. I tried to share it on Instagram, but the way that she goes from standing to sitting, and then of course I'm moving the camera because I'm like an idiot. And she's wearing her school logo, so I couldn't like block it out. It just blocked out too much on Instagram. So I figured I would share it here for you so we can all marvel in her amazing talent. And then also Meredith had something this past week, her big performance that she's been prepping for, but there's too many kids in that to block out. So just know that she was the hungry little caterpillar, and she was the cutest little hungry little caterpillar slash butterfly. Oh my gosh, I just can't. I'll share a picture of hers, but I wanted to share the performance of Avelina's with you because I'm just blown away. And there's something that one of the teachers said after the pre-K 3 performance. So Avelina had hers one night, and then the next morning was Meredith's. So after Meredith's, she's in pre-K 3, one of the teachers was talking and she's like, this is the foundation. I mean, she was so much more eloquent, but essentially what she was saying was, this is the foundation. This school is so great on encouraging our kids to be confident and, you know, I just do a lot of things. But she said from pre-K 3 is where it starts, and then when you see them all the way in 8th grade, I have goosebumps. Oh my gosh, I have goosebumps talking about it right now because I literally basically witnessed that from my pre-K 3er seeing her and then seeing my oldest daughter perform. Of course, she's in 7th grade, but it's the same dichotomy, and I just, oh, I was amazed, like watching our little ones grow up, and I just, oh my gosh, the evolution and how they grow, and they're so much cooler. Kids these days, I feel like, are just so much cooler than I ever was, and I'm just so proud of her. So I'm gonna share her poetry here. She wrote it, she did everything, and she's amazing. Here she is.
Happy birthday by Avelina Wadsworth. I sit down at my chocolate cake, it looks so delicious. But then I hear them start to sing, my face looks so malicious. I remind myself to change my face, so then I start to smile. How long is this birthday song? It's lasted quite a while. I don't know what to do with my arms, should I sing along? They're only at the second verse, I begin to plan my wish. The candles whisper an idea, a Big Mac with relish. I space out yet again, they're halfway through this awkward song. I admire how the frosting scream, but by the time this is over, I'll be nearly 14. These people never stop singing. Almost time for my birthday wishing. Ugh, this tutu's really itching. Even though it's as long as my arm, I guess this song really does no harm. I change my face to smile again and focus on the burning candles. So mesmerizing, hypnotizing like a firework in the sky. I look up just then. My friends and family finally finish singing, but only in my head. I look down, blow my candles out, and wish for this long song to end. My wish came true, the silence seemed to linger. I licked some frosting off my finger. It tasted sweet like Smarties. We cut the cake and we all ate. Wait, is that vanilla I taste?
Wasn't that awesome? So at the end of the performance, you're just supposed to snap because it's a poetry thing, right? But I think people just got caught up because she like shoved her face in the cake. And so I heard some clapping and I was like, oh, naughty, naughty. But oh my gosh, I was just so proud of her and so thrilled to whenever I get to watch them perform anything. So I haven't gotten much else done, mostly because it was no time from me saying here it is to now. So I'm gonna do my best to empty everything out. Does like all of this stuff go? Holy crap, my kids have more cosmetics and like conditioners and hair gels and all that stuff than I do. So high maintenance, I could never. It's hard to get a good angle, so that's what we're working with. Tell me what you're working with.
I know technically it's time for spring cleaning. Have you been doing much of that? Decluttering and, cleaning all the nooks and crannies of your spaces. I wasn't planning on doing that. I'm kind of being forced to do that. And I guess it's for the best. I was actually walking around my house last night. Tuesdays are typically the nights where I deeper clean. I spend more time than any other night of the week cleaning. And so I was walking around the house and I didn't get much done because, well, a lot of reasons. But anyway, I was looking at the door frames, and isn't it just kind of ridiculous how we see all of the imperfections, like all of the little dirt spots, but when I go to someone else's house, unless it's really bad, I don't really notice that stuff. But in my own house, it's like I can't relax until it's all clean, and it's never clean, which means I can never relax. But the door frames, to the outside doors and coming in, I'm like, oh, I need to wipe those down. And the windows are never ending. I'm always needing to give those a wipe down. But the windowsills is also another one that I don't do very often. And then the bathtubs, I'm like, oh, that's the worst. How do they always need to be cleaned, right? How does a place where you clean yourself, have to constantly be cleaned. Like, how does that get dirty? Make it make sense. I mean, I guess it's obviously the moisture and the mildew. Maybe it will help if I get one of those like damp rid things in my bathroom. I am choking on my saliva. It happens way too often, not gonna lie. Anyway, I was recently watching Lynn White. She's so awesome and motivating. And she had one of those in her bathroom and she pulled it out of the linen closet or wherever the heck it was. It was nearly full. And I was like, oh my gosh, we both live in Florida. And I'm thinking, you know what? I should probably get one of those a couple places in my house. If nowhere else, the closet, right? I don't know. I kind of like the smell of mildew. I'm not even going to lie. Anyway, I'm cleaning under Eleanor's sink and it's just like, how does even under the sink get dirty? I don't know what the heck spilled down here. Some kind of body wash. And I like that I went down here because the kids are always like, I need body wash, you know, so I buy body wash or whatever. But down under here, 3 full bottles. I must have gotten them on clearance or somewhere from Costco. And so I'm just putting all of the overflow into this basket. I'm just using the baskets I have. I don't care if it's Pinterest worthy. I don't care if it's aesthetic at this point, really at any point, but I always try to use what I have. And then when I recently went through my pantry and upgraded the baskets in there, I have all those baskets for the kids to use in their current bathroom because let's face it, the older girls have a lot more like product to organize than my 4-year-old and 1-year-old does, you know? So in here, I'm just trying to prioritize excess cleaning products. When I say cleaning, I mean obviously stuff to clean, but also shampoo, conditioner, body wash, that kind of thing. And then this is where they're going to take their baths. I say that, it's wishful thinking. They're probably still going to take them in our bathroom because obviously we have the bigger tub and it's so much more fun, right? So I don't blame them. I mean, I hate baths myself, but I get it. So anyway, I'm putting all their bath toys in here and I recently got some really cool bath toys because I was influenced and I didn't even give you a good shot on it. I guess I'll have to like, you know, set up a bath spa day for them and then I'll show you the whole setup and make you jealous you don't get your own spa day. No one's setting it up for you, you know what I mean? But they have like these cubes that I got from the Target dollar spot. They have these like animal things that I got from Amazon and I also got them from Amazon a couple Christmases ago. Anyway, you throw them in the bath water and they light up and my kids love them. They're so fun. I got this like bubble machine. They've been literally loving it. Not only plays music, but it makes bubbles for them. And it is a lot more amazing than I thought it was going to be. So I'm impressed with it. And then I got just a few more toys just to make bath time fun. I feel like I used to make it so fun for, you know, when I had 1 and 2 kids and bath time was just, I feel like I just had more time then, which looking back, I may not have felt that way in the moment, but I did, you know? Oh, but I used to do all those things for bath time and make it fun and interesting. And my poor other kids don't get that same treatment. So, oh my gosh, can I tell you that first of all, this is the new bathroom. And so I just wanted to come in here and get the stuff out of here that didn't belong. And come to find out, I think Alex may have already done that. There were a few leftover like hardware pieces that I got to, but for the most part, I think Alex may have taken them all out. There was some empty containers I threw away. Maybe she wanted to keep that, but I'm not going to encourage hoarding behavior. So I threw that away for her, which I recently got a trash can for this bathroom, but I also got a toilet cleaner. But it needs a few more things, this bathroom. It doesn't have shelves in the linen closet yet, so that's something. The hardware on the vanity still needs to go on. I bought that probably a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. I need new mirrors for this. I'm telling you, I literally need to go room by room and just like, okay, what do I need? And then spend a day out shopping for it. Maybe. I don't know. I like to find like antique-y stuff. I went to the antique store. You guys saw that video. And now I have the itch because I filmed it. So now as I was editing, I like went through it with a fine-tooth comb and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't see that while I was there. And that like I saw so many more things as I was slowing it down while I was editing the video. And I just, there's so many cool things I want to buy, but also some stuff is really pricey. So anyway, I was going to organize for them in here, their stuff. And then I realized, wow, they actually like pretty much moved in here. They had so much stuff in here. So no, they can go ahead and organize and declutter on their own. And so I just put whatever the heck I had under here, and I wiped down their counters. And I also came back in here and threw a couple of Easter decor, like the 2 things I had left over, like an Easter tree and whatever it is. So they came home, and it's the mother's touch is what I like to call it. But they came home from school and they were so excited that 1, it was tidy. Obviously, everyone loves a tidy space. And 2, that, that little touch of Easter was there. And that's all it takes to excite kids, but people in general. Just minimal effort, maximum results. That's what I'm all about. And the soap dispensers I put in there, I feel like I thought I bought soap dispensers in here, but I didn't, which actually works out because I found some under the other bathroom cabinet. So I'll be getting rid of these and I won't have to use it because I barely use this bathroom. So it all works out, right? But anyway, I was standing in this bathroom this morning and after the kids go to school, I come back through the house and I make sure all the lights are off. And there's just so much sunlight that comes into this addition that it looks like the lights are on, but they were off. But anyway, I was walking in the bathroom and I paused. I was looking at the mirrors thinking, ugh, they're not my favorite, but whatever, they'll do. And so I just was taking it all in, if you will. And I thought, I cannot believe this. This is a dream and it is coming alive. It is alive. It's so hard for me to wrap my head around to think that it has actually happened. Like, I have a Jack and Jill bathroom. My kids have a Jack and Jill bathroom. They have a skylight in their bath. Like, these are my dreams. And man, it's so cool. It is so, I just stood there with so much gratitude and it was amazing. So now I've moved on to the hallway and I'm just putting all this stuff, no rhyme, no reason. I didn't separate it. And it's mostly, I told you, the IKEA system. So I just shoved everything in the closets. Did I fit it all in one closet? I can't remember. And, when we get to it, we'll get to it. But the kids also came home and they said, oh my gosh, the hallway, which is so nice. Like, they've been living in a construction zone. We all have for quite a while. So it's nice to have everything just look a little bit more tidy, even though if it's just hidden behind closed doors, it's like a Monica closet kind of situation. But oh my gosh, it feels so fresh. I don't know what to do with hallway walls, but this is a huge one. I know a lot of people hang artwork and stuff or maybe pictures. I don't know. I feel like that kind of clutters my mind and I don't know what to do here because the wall is so big. Do I leave it bare because I'm a minimalist? Or like, do I fill it just with stuff just to fill it with? Like, I don't know what to do with it, but it does feel very empty. Maybe we'll paint it. Maybe we'll put like, what are those things that people do? They put like the strips of wood and paint that. I forgot what it's called. It has a word for it, but I don't know anything about anything.
I'm glad I got all that done while the baby was napping. Baby's still napping, so I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Probably need to go in my office and like tidy up in there. My office. Ah! I've been going through a roller coaster of emotions. The woman who was selling my dream wingback chairs finally got back to me after like not responding. She said, I guess it's some gal. She said, I'm trying to sell stuff. I think that's a bird nest up there. Anyway, she's trying to sell stuff for her mom. So I said, oh my gosh, when can I pick them up? Let me call my mom, she said. And then she came back with devastating news. Her mom had already like consigned them to an antiques shop and they were sold. So I could literally cry. I would buy them new if I could find them as cool as they would be, but they're not. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm unhealthily obsessing over finding some wingback chairs, but at least this is all cleared out. When people come by, like they're excited, they wanna see the addition, but having all those boxes there is just a horrible mess. And plus, like mentally, when our kids come to their bedrooms, like having to walk between all of that garbage. And then the bathrooms are pretty tidy. So I'm happy with the progress, but there's still a ton more that I need to do today. All right, I did it. I was an idiot and I bought some Easter decor at Home Goods. Look at that little baby hand. Can you see it? Oh, that's the kind of stuff that makes a house a home, right? So I'm just gonna give this bathroom a little kiss of springtime in here. I normally wouldn't do this, and a part of me is asking myself, why are you doing this? Like, look at me. I'm turning into a sophisticated lady. What sophisticated ladies don't have a face like this? I went above and beyond. I don't know what got into me. I was just excited. I've never had Easter towels before or springtime towels. I just thought these were so adorable. We'll see how long they last. They're just little, they kind of look like Peeps. They're upside down, but you can understand. Anyway, out with the old grungy. It's supposed to be white, but it kind of looks gray because it's so dirty. And in with the springtime look. Look at that. That's all I need to do. It's perfect. And yet I will do even more than that. I'm gonna take, I didn't know what to do in this bathroom. It's been like Christmas. I took down Christmas and then I was like, I don't know. I found these in my dining room, just threw that in here. And then of course, a good conversation starter is to put a cool DW candle in here. This one, you can't read, it's so like bright from outside. Buttered popcorn. I might keep this in here. It is just the coolest. Can you imagine how many people have touched this? I don't want to. It smells like butter. It blows my mind.
This is breaking my mind.
Anyway, I have this little amazing riser back here. Oh, and furthermore, I have this. And so my kids, we bought a gift, a gift for one of their friends at good old Bath and Body Works. And we went in and man, you know what? They had wallflowers for like $3, $2.95 or something. I said, that's not a deal, that's a steal. So I bought a few because they had new scents and it really got me. This is the only place that I put a wallflower or really anything scented other than like if I'm diffusing something. Because for whatever reason, this bathroom is like, I don't know, I clean this bathroom more than anything else. If it doesn't smell like bleach, it smells like urine, and that's just the life when you have a boy, I guess. Anyway, so I found this. For the longest time, I had no idea that for the wallflowers, you have to twist. It's not lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. It's like lefty, I don't know how to reverse that. It's Uno reverse, okay? This is, oh my gosh, I want to bathe in this. I want to drink it. It smells so good. Almond croissant in a bottle. I should have bought more than one. I made a mistake, but I just want to see, because Adeline is allergic to almonds, but I don't know if it will affect her if she smells it. So if it does, then, I mean, she's on the other side of the house, okay? She has no business over here. But when I tell you, can I wash the top of this? I won't. When I tell you I'm excited about this, it is an understatement. Okay, cool. And then I just got a couple of accoutrements. All right, well the flower business is just too big up there. I did grab, this is glass. I'm being very trusting. I actually think I still have the one from last year. I might pop this up here. This is the springtime of last year. But this is so cute too. I don't know, I'll think on it. Got this for the other bathroom, but maybe it will be better in here. I don't know, it's just hiding too many bunnies. That's too much, it's just too much. Oh, when I tell you my tummy is rumbling. You know, it's the old adage, like when the baby is napping, do I eat something? Do I watch a show? Do I clean? Do I rest? Do I work? Do I grocery shop on my phone? It's like all these things. Oh, and then I just end up not prioritizing correctly. I don't know if I like that. Take two. Okay, it's a forest of Easter eggs up in here. I don't know, like, do the bunnies go? I really like the bunnies, but that's not, if the bunnies go, then this stays. Okay, I think I like that. Maybe the chocolate bunny up in here. Okay, perfect. That's cool, that's cool. I like to call that minimal effort, maximum results. Oh look, now you can see all the smears on the window. All right, time to tackle this one. And I did get a couple of hand soaps in here because we ran out. I think Avelina picked this one out. It's just Sea Breeze. It smells really good. It smells like a summertime scent, but that's good enough. All right, now for the fun stuff. Just put these bunnies over here like a true sophisticated lady would do. Sophisticated grandma. That's good enough. I really don't care that much. See if the bunnies do well in here. I think so. I think it's just, oh, maybe. I don't know. Oh, golly goodness. I got a problem. They say that secret to interior design is like layering pieces. I think that's okay. I don't like it, but it's okay. Okay, and I'm done. Ooh. I almost forgot. I grabbed him from the thrift store yesterday and he's just so dang cute. I got him for $1, so I think I'm gonna switch that out. And I like that a little bit better. A couple orders of business that I need to take care of. First of all, the almond croissant. It is like smelling heaven. If I could have a scent that everyone remembered me from, it would smell like this. And I usually don't enjoy the sweet scents or like sugary scents. I don't know what it is. It smells so good. I might hate it in a month. Another thing is I am going to make, well, 3 things, okay? Second thing is I'm going to make mcgriddle muffins, something like that, but macro-friendly, high protein-ish. I don't really know. I'll tell you the macros eventually. Calls for some sausage, but I just want to feel a little productive before people start showing up, and I'll mentally know that I have breakfast taken care of. So I'm just gonna get this cooking. I have a bunch of schmutz down here. I don't even know where it came from, but I'm trying to be better about like cleaning up little messes as they go rather than waiting for them to build up. Monumental messes like my cabinets. Whoever said dark cabinets would hide the mess? Don't get white cabinets. Not that I had a decision in the making anyway, but everyone's like, oh, don't get white cabinets. You're gonna regret it. It's gonna show every speck of dirt. You know what shows every speck of dirt? Whatever color this is. It's horrible. Maybe that's just with everything. Everything shows the dirt. There's no escaping it. So while I throw this together, I have 2 cups of Kodiak cake mix. It's like the protein packed pancake mix. I love it. It doesn't taste like protein pancakes, and that's why my kids tolerate it. 50 grams of protein powder I'm gonna throw in here too, so just a couple of scoops. But the other thing that I wanted to mention was Wentworth recently had a math challenge with IXL. And so I didn't know it was a math challenge. I just thought it was like however many questions they got right, because how they worded it on the challenge was how many problems they get right. So I started having him do language arts. He needs more practice in language arts stuff. Well, those questions didn't count. So he did that for a few days and got up like 650 questions answered. Language arts didn't count. So we started looking at the poll, and he was like on the bottom, right? Not even the bottom, but it only showed top 20, and it was his whole first grade, which is, I don't know how many students. But anyway, so we said, we gotta buckle down, kiddo. We have only math problems count. So we started doing math problems, and after 5 days of doing straight math for, oh my gosh, seems like forever, especially for him, he got what we thought was 4th place. It was 4th place overall, but 1st place in his classroom. We didn't know that, and he worked so hard, and we just found that out when Alex picked up the kids today from school. His teacher came up to the car and said, oh my gosh, we're so proud of you. So, oh my gosh, I had no idea he got 1st place. So proud of him. He is awesome. And now I just realized I bragged on all of my kids except for Eleanor. And so let me just say something about Eleanor real quick. She's amazing. She's awesome. She's top of her class. Couldn't be smarter. She's like the coolest kid I've ever met. And that goes for all of my children. So I threw in a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. You're supposed to use sugar-free, but it's whatever. And then a couple cups of cheddar cheese. I just shredded a block, and it gave me so much. I'm impressed. I don't know if it's like heaping cups, or I don't know. So, and then a couple cups of water, 2 cups to be exact. Oh, you only need 1/2 cup of shredded cheese. Well, why did I think it was 2 cups? 2 cups of water. Oh man. Well, who says you can't take away? Okay. We got a little bit more cheese in here than I was wanting. My kids will still eat that, it's no worries. It'll just be extra cheesy. So I'm gonna mix this together, and then of course I have the sausage that's cooking on the stovetop. It'll be fun. I'm not sure I've ever had a McGriddle, but the flavor profile, I'm here for it. Whenever I get sausage out of the freezer, it always looks kind of gray. Is that okay? I hope so. If we have diarrhea later, we know why, all right? I'm just gonna mix this all together and then put it in. Ooh, oh my gosh, it smells like pancakes. I don't know if I have any cupcake liners. I'm gonna see what I can do. Well, good thing I cleaned out just about everything because I knew exactly where to look for these. Should we do Christmas? Yeah, why not? Sometimes I feel like the Christmas season is so busy, I don't get enough downtime to really enjoy it. Especially in January, like I still jam out to some Christmas music.
So these weren't the best thing that I've ever made. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. Maybe some other people will like them, but I'm just being real with you. I would much prefer, I don't know, like a chocolate chip muffin. A little less protein than this, I bet. But I can't really pinpoint it. It's just the whole thing in general wasn't for me. I didn't even get a clip of it when it was done. I actually did on my phone, but it's not even worth me uploading. You can imagine what they look like. I'll even link them below, link the recipe below, and you can see what they look like. But after I threw those in the oven, actually at this point, I think I'm waiting for the oven to still preheat. But while it's preheating, I'm just going through tidying up the kitchen, which actually needs a much deeper clean than I'm able to give it right now. Maybe a spring cleaning video is in my future. Would that be some good motivation? I mean, for me, not for you. I mean, maybe for both of us. I don't really know. But I do need to clean my cabinets. I haven't done it all year. I think the last time I did it was right before the holidays. Like, it's been a while since they've had a good wipe down. And they are definitely in need of one because up close and personal, you can see all the crap. It's so bad. Oh, and plus, like, all of that dirt and buildup. It's just not good. Okay, so that's on my list of things to do. I'll do that eventually. But for now, I'm just tidying up after. It's okay. It's like the kitchen always is needing to be cleaned. Doesn't matter if you go out to eat. It doesn't matter. Like, it's never ending. Even if it's just like a pile of mail or homework or, the kids get home, they empty their lunch boxes. Oh my gosh, my absolute favorite is when dinner is done, I've cleaned the kitchen, and then the kids come out of their rooms with their lunch boxes. I'm like, curses, because I know the sink is going to be filled again with stuff from their lunch boxes. You know what I mean? Which is like, whatever, I gotta clean it too. But it's right when it's clean, it just isn't again. It doesn't even last 5 minutes sometimes. Oh, but that's life. And I'm pretty sure that's what they call the joy in life. That's what makes a house a home. That's what makes, I don't really know any more analogies. But now I've moved on to what I call cleaning the sink, and is really just moving all the dirty dishes to the dishwasher. And my kids are always so great about helping me put dishes away. But I have realized recently, oh my gosh, I feel like sometimes I have to run it twice a day. I guess that's what happens when you have a ton of kids and you eat a lot and they're home all weekend. Right? I mean, I can do them by hand. I feel like I do a lot of dishes by hand. But anyway, sweeping up this mess feels good.